Hi, everybody. A lot of people have been asking us about how Michelle and I work together at home all the time.
All the time.
And we run our company in the cloud, as I like to say. We're a virtual company. We work together I almost said 24/7. We work together 8 hours a day or plus, and we have yet to kill each other.
And we are married to one another.
Yes, we are married together.
And so we live together, we work together.
Yeah.
We socialize together. Our entire lives are together.
Yeah, so for those of you at home right now, hunkered down, separated, whatever they're calling this
Social distancing.
Social distancing. This is probably new to you. It's not new to us. So we're going to share a couple tips, things that we have sort of worked out together to how we work. Number one is to be infinitely patient, and I am infinitely patient. Thankfully, thankfully, so is Michelle.
Right.
Patience is a key. Patience is one of the best virtues you can cultivate when you're working from home, because things are different. In the office, believe it or not, you're going to get more done at home than you ever will in the office. I don't know why.
Less interruption.
There's less interruption. Yeah, in that case. But yeah, so patience, number one.
Patience for sure. And I am not a patient human. Jay is definitely the patient one of the two of us. And we joke about it, but it's true. And so for me, that means practicing a little social distancing before this ever became a thing.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I would have to, we have very different work styles.
Very different. I'm a very creative, working sprints sort of thing, and she's just
a taskmaster.
24/7.
Everything done.
Yeah.
I am not done until the list is done.
Yes, exactly.
So, so we work that out with some patience.
Yeah.
With giving each other space. I think without assuming the worst.
Yes.
We always assume the best intent.
Yeah.
So when one of us snaps, and certainly we have those moments, whether it's one of us snapping at our computer because the software isn't working properly.
I don't ever do that.
No, never. Or just snap because we're short and tired and quite frankly anxious right now, like everyone else is. We try to give each other grace and space along the way.
Yeah, and never attribute to malice what you can attribute to just, oops, I made a mistake.
Right.
That brings up the second point, which is space. Having your own separate space to work in, even if it's only temporary. If it's your kitchen table, during your work time, your kitchen table is your workspace. So sort of cordon it off. Now, pets are going to come and go. Kids are going to come and go. Your spouse, whoever, is going to come and go through the dining room. But try as much as possible to keep a separate space. That is invaluable. One of the reasons we moved is this space that we're in right now. We bought this house for this office.
Right. It has an entirely separate wing of our house. We're very fortunate to be able to have that. But the interesting thing about this space is that it is a shared space. Yeah. We have a separate space in our home that is 700 or 800 square feet. I mean, it's a sizable space.
Like that, yeah.
But it's technically we're in one room. Yeah. Jay takes one side, I take the other. We're sitting now in our sort of neutral space here, and we're fortunate enough to have that much space. But we designed this space on purpose this way.
Yes, we did. Okay, so space, time. Time is important. I'm not going Doctor Who on you here. Time and space are important. Time is important.
Only he gets that reference in our house, by the way.
You get that reference. It's okay. Okay. All right. Time. Start work time, end work time, and try not to violate those two. If you don't set aside time in your home to work, and then time to be at home, you're just gonna, it's gonna stress you out in something fierce. So when you stop working, stop working. When you start working, start working. Get dressed for the day. Treat it like a normal work day. And no, you can't just we're not wearing shorts and pajama bottoms here.
We really have on. I
have
can't
shoes
do that
on
anymore. I'm not. I'm not that young anymore.
So get dressed. Have time. Have space. Have patience.
Right. And I would also say have a few things to do that don't involve one another.
Yeah.
So you are a big Trekkie who guy, and so Picard is a big deal for you right now. You've been catching up on that. I don't even know who that is. So, although I do, kinda, but anyway, and that's only because he's reading sonnets on Instagram right now. If you happen to go, follow it, it's cool. But so Ina Garden is my spirit animal. I love you, Ina, and so I spend the time when he's with Picard with Ina, baking or something, learning something new that way. So we do find some separate space. Even we socialize together when we're not self-quarantining or self-distancing, but we do find some different interests and different activities along the way too.
Exactly. It's differences, opposites attract, as the Paul Abdul would say.
Absolutely. And in full disclosure, we are empty nesters.
Yes.
So we do not have the extra level of anxiety and stress that many of you have. And, you know, with trying to homeschool and everything else right now in a very unexpected way. So you have our immense empathy and support, and we can't even imagine doing what you're doing right now. So
yes, exactly.
But you know, those might be a couple things to help you along the way, and you know, learn to laugh. And the last thing I would say is that we're very gracious to one another. We probably say thank you and I love you multiple times a day.
Go overboard on it. It can't hurt, and it puts you in a better headspace, you know, and you are more conscious of it.
For sure.
Okay.
Got
it. Thank you for that, everybody. If you have any questions, sound off in the comments, and we'll talk to you soon.
See ya.